So I wanted to share my experience out at Waterlefe Golf and River Club. I had a great time playing. I'm going to just show you some of the highlights of the course, a couple holes that I played, some food reviews, and ultimately my overall kind of review of the course and its food. I hope you enjoy. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe below. If you have any suggestions on something else you would like to see in these reviews, please send them my way. I'm always trying to get better and bringing the content that you're looking for. So I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the content and watch from tee to table.
Right. All right, so first impressions, pretty damn good course here at Waterlefe. Extremely impressed with the entirety of the course, the greens, the fairways, the people in the clubhouse, lounge have all been fantastic. The course is in great shape. They probably had some aeration of the greens, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks ago. So they're healed pretty much entirely. You can kind of just barely see some aeration marks, but they're rolling really nice. Gotta say, I've been extremely impressed so far. Hopefully it's on. Got our dog. We'll give it a shot. I'll try to do this while I'm driving here, but so far, I just got through the front nine. I just picked up my hot dog, gave me some relish and onions. I just topped it off with some mustard. We'll try it once we get over here to hole 10. I gotta say, man, Waterlefe down here is a pretty nice course. Nothing to complain about at all. So far, really happy with my choice to play down here. I will probably not be surprised if it continues to get any better. It's kind of been a little hot, not too many clouds for whatever reasons. Obviously, it's probably going to start getting close to rain time here in Florida. But I will give you a follow-up review when I hit the lounge. The lounge looks freaking nice, like nice and swank, if you will. I think I'm going to enjoy that while I enjoy my 19th hole little meal and beverage. Definitely earned it out here. It's a rough day. I've been playing like shit, but that doesn't really matter because the course is great and I'm enjoying the time out here. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, so let's get this dog looks nice, dude. Hot dog. Bun is grilled. Dog is grilled.
Par 5.
Looks pretty good. Let me try here. $5. Not bad.
How old are your kids? No, you're good. Sorry.
One second.
You're good.
Anybody need anything from the front, lady?
Nope.
Coming around.
Very damn good. Nice hot dog. I can go tee off now. I want to keep my playing partners waiting. All right, so just finished teeing off on 10. Got to try the dog. Pretty good dog. Just wanted to, thanks, doing good, thanks. Just wanted to give an update on the dog. It was pretty damn good dog. Grilled bun, grilled dog. Came out within a minute, just used the restroom and it was ready for me. So far, so good. All right, so I just finished up my round here at Waterlefe. Gotta say, I'm extremely impressed. I would definitely be back to play. Course is in great condition, even though it's off season, and they probably aerated the greens maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. Greens were in relatively great shape. I'm sure they're just going to continue to get better. Did get kind of rained out a little bit. All in all, it's Really nice course. I love that it's right on the Manatee River. Little fingers of the river kind of meander through the course. There's a lot of homes on the course that you can see back up to some water, and they have relatively large boats. I'm assuming they have access to the river. I did see what looked like a lock towards the end of the course around, I think, hole 18, just after the green. Looks like there was a lock for those residents that live here and have access to the water to get out onto the river, which is awesome if you're a resident here to have access to that. So I was just talking to a waitress here, and she said there is a lock system for the residents who have access to the water to get out into the Manatee River. So awesome for you if you live here as a resident. I'm sure that's really entertaining to be able to access the river, which ultimately leads out to, I guess, the Gulf of America now and the Tampa Bay area as a whole. But anyways, I'm here at the lounge, 19th hole, going to try to order off the menu here. I just ordered a Waterlefe zipper. Waterlefe zipper here. Give a little taste test. It's going to have some Tito's vodka, lemonade, and Sprite. It's balanced well. I like it. Refreshing, as most of these drinks are after you've been out in 95-degree weather, sweating your ass off. So yeah, this is the Waterleaf zipper. It's $9, and it's good. It's good balance, not overly poured, which, you know, I know some bartenders like to pour them strong. I don't necessarily mind that, but I'd rather have a balanced drink, and this is a very nice balanced drink. The menu here is quite big for a lounge, but I guess you might expect that at a nice kind of country club here. Give you a nice little view of the menu. You can see here. I'll zoom in just a little bit there and there. Oh. Anyways, may try to go with one of their favorites. Obviously, everything kind of looks good. They do a good job of addressing most of people's palate here, from the appetizers, soups and salads, paninis and wraps, and the sandwiches, and maybe some fish tacos and stuff like that. So looks like the wraps and paninis come with fries, tater tots, chips, fruit, or coleslaw. And then there's some wings as well. Anyways, the menu looks good. I'm going to probably ask for a recommendation on what most of the golfers here usually pick up. I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna stuff whatever they give me. But yeah, I look forward to trying some of the food that they have and giving you a nice, honest review. But back to the actual golf course itself. I can't speak highly enough. It's a great course. You got to come check it out. I played Friday at about 10:52. And I paid $65. I utilized this time Golf Now to make that reservation. I know that it's probably going to be more expensive than that on a typical day, especially in off season. That might not be too crazy to get it for $65-$70. I'm sure later in the year it's going to be a lot more expensive. I remember seeing something around maybe $175 to $190 for a round here. You know, that's up to you if you want to, you know, pay that much for a round here. I don't typically spend that much money on a round. I think there are I believe there are other courses that could probably be a little bit better for that price. But I will say for $65, middle of the summer here in Florida, it was early enough that I just barely caught the back end of some rain. It delayed us maybe 25-30 minutes. We ended up kind of huddling under some trees and ended up finishing our round without a problem. Got a little wet, but not a big deal. The course, you know, actually absorbed that rain pretty quickly. Didn't really get kind of bogged down anywhere. No puddles really, other than maybe a couple little spots on some bunkers that happen real fast. But ultimately, I would say you got to come check this course out. You got to come play it, especially right now. If you can afford the $65 on a Friday, absolutely do it. You're going to really enjoy yourself.
The waitresses, the pro shop staff, everyone have been really nice and accommodating, which you might expect from a nicer country club. You don't necessarily get that kind of care and comfort from the other places I've played, but I would definitely come check this out. Come check out Waterlefe down here in Bradenton. So I just ordered my food. I asked for a recommendation on what to order. She said that there was a grouper sandwich that was new, that was a pretty big hit with some of the members. So I ordered the grouper sandwich with blackened with some tater tots. I asked, should I get fries or tater tots, fruit or coleslaw? And she said, got to go with tater tots. So hopefully the tater tots turn out well. I like them usually well done, just like my fries, a little bit more crispy than soft and seasoned, hopefully. So we'll see how it turns out once food gets here. I'm gonna sip on my Waterlefe zipper for a few more minutes while my food's being made. All right, so I just got my food served here. I'll show you a little video of it, a little picture of it. We got the blackened grouper. That's huge. Nice portion, tater tots, tartar sauce, some lemon. Looks great. I will say it smells delicious. On top of that, it's a huge portion. It was $18. I can guarantee you, if you're gonna pay a lot more in a restaurant, that's probably just as nice as this little lounge here. But I got to say, it's a hearty portion of grouper blackened for $18. I guarantee this is probably $30-$40 at a regular restaurant. So a little taste without anything on it. Great. Flaky, just enough seasoning, just enough salt and blackened on it. It's not overly blackened. I like it probably mine a little more blackened, a little more spice, but it's not overly done, which is good. It kind of hits the taste buds really well. Gotta say, again, the portion of it in and of itself is gigantic for $18. So it's light, flaky, airy, all the good stuff that you'd want out of a grouper sandwich. It's fantastic. Let's try one of these tater tots here. Seasoned well. Nice bit of salt on it. Crunchy. It's a tater tot, but I've had bad tater tots before too. So I gotta say, this is almost like a panko crust that you can maybe see. I don't know if you can see this, but kind of panko crusted. Pretty good. Might eat all of these. There's a healthy portion of them too. So anyways, I'm gonna try to dig in here in a minute, and I'll give you a full review after I actually eat this as a sandwich, as it's supposed to be, not just a grouper on a fork. Put a little tartar sauce on it, a little lemon. I like the nice little lemon char on here. It's pretty nice. We'll give it a little bite here. Grouper sandwich coming up. You know, look at this. Yeah, it looks awesome. It's great. Gigantic. By the way, and again, healthy portion. Can't go wrong with this. Buddy, that's awesome. That is a nice grouper sandwich. Man, for $18. I mean, I know I can go out to like get lunch for like $15 and just get like a little crappy sandwich maybe from like Jimmy John's. This is where you want to be, man. This is awesome. Bun is nice. So we just have a little bit of lettuce, tomato. I'll show you what the inside looks like right now. A little lettuce, tomato, grouper, big portion of grouper, and bun, and some tartar sauce on top. It's pretty good.
The tater top's pretty good too. I'm gonna say all in all, Waterleaf has been very impressive. Um, from the moment I got here, the drive in, it's in a neighborhood. The neighborhood has very nice homes, very well manicured lawns. It's well taken care of. Feels very safe. Feels very very nice. Just luxury kind of exudes from the drive-in. As soon as you get through the guard gate, you kind of just see the neighborhood for what it is. It's a very nice neighborhood. As soon as you get into the pro shop, very accommodating. Pro shop was well equipped, small for pro shop standards, in my opinion, small, but still had all of the luxuries of a pro shop that you would want. Where I think Waterleaf kind of sets itself apart so far for the price point is the accommodations and how nice people are. The starters, the rangers, everyone has been extremely attention to detail oriented, which I can appreciate. And I really feel like they go over and beyond from, again, the pro shop to the lounge servers, the waitresses. Everything has been top notch. The food, great, honestly. I would probably feel comfortable coming here with my wife and actually having a meal. This just to have dinner. All right. So I finished my grouper sandwich. I didn't eat all of my tater tots, as you can see, but a decent portion. It's not because I don't love them; it's just because I'm stuffed. They're fantastic. The grouper sandwich, fantastic. If I had to rate the grouper sandwich 1 to 10, just the sandwich now. Decent portion. I mean, you got to consider that. Like it's a decent portion of fish, and we all know groupers not the cheapest fish. For the meal itself, $18, and the tater tots and the presentation, I'd say on point, 100%. Go for it. If you're ever at Waterleaf, definitely order the grouper sandwich. I know they said it was new. I don't know how new, but definitely order it. But I got to rate the grouper sandwich probably a 9. Not just for the value for the size of it, but it's a great sandwich. Light, airy fish. Blackened was definitely the way I would probably prefer it. For me, they offered fried and also I think just grilled. I went with blackened. I think it was a great choice for me, but there are other options. Tater tots, great. I'm still probably gonna eat one or two more. If I had to rate Waterleaf overall as just a course in and of itself, I would say the conditions were very good. Probably closer to maybe 8.7, 8.8 if I had to do 1 through 10. There's a couple things. It's not perfect, but it's up there. Especially for the value. If you want to take into consideration the value of what I paid, which was $65 Friday at about 11, you're getting an extreme value for $65 at 11 o'clock on a Friday to play Waterleaf. I would highly recommend you playing the course, at least coming out and checking it out. The vibe is great. Everything feels nice. It feels luxurious. It feels good. If you're gonna have to pay $20 extra to do that compared to a $40 course, it's worth the drive. It's worth coming here from Tampa. It's about a 45-minute drive from Tampa. I would highly recommend the drive. It's easy. There's multiple places, it's an easy drive. There's multiple ways to get here. You can take Highway 41, you can take 301 or 75 to get down here. So if there's traffic on one of those, you can hop over to the other ones and get down here pretty conveniently. And once you're here, it's pretty nice. I'm not going to argue with how luxurious and new everything feels. From the pro shop to the lounge, it feels really good. Yeah, if I had to give the course in and of itself a rating, I'd say you're looking at an 8.7, 8.8.
If you take into consideration the food, the accommodations, the people here, and the course, I think you're closer to like a 9.1. It's good. It's really really nice, especially for 65 bucks for the cart and green fee, and then you have the food, which in my opinion was not over the top expensive. I think you get a great value for the grouper sandwich. $18, you get a really hefty portion of grouper, and you get the side of tater tots, which I think were an excellent choice. The Waterlefe zipper drink is $9. Take it or leave it. It's a refreshing drink. You know, it's hard to find probably a cocktail for under $10. Typically, that's going to be okay. Again, I'm not a huge drinker, so not necessarily something that I overly put a lot of thought into. But you know, it's a decent drink. It's refreshing, especially after a long hot day on the course. But I really give it to them. They did a great job. Service was great. The food was great, and the course was great. So definitely come out and check out Waterlefe.